Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Amazing Race.
Well, first of all, we got to wish a happy 21st birthday to K-Day 100. Kortney.
Happy birthday.
You're a dog.
So last time on The Amazing Race, Terrence and Sarah were eliminated.
No, it can't be.
Because Terry couldn't eat the meat.
Ouch. Well, I can't get over that. All right, so they're off from Almaty, Kazakhstan to Moscow, Russia.
And when they arrive in Moscow, they have to take a taxi to a monastery.
Happy birthday, Nick. Starr made you a special shirt. Enjoy. Enjoy with K-Day.
Yes.
So, Dallas and Starr had a little airport day.
Well...
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Not really.
Duty-free gift, anyone?
Holding hands.
Oh. So, Team Superbad has no shoes.
Because they left them at that costume place on the, in the last leg.
Right, they only have the hotel slippers. And they really need to go buy some shoes. And
they did. They went to this
airport
shoe store that's open 24 hours in the airport.
Let me tell you, some of those shoes were hideous, especially the ones that they actually did buy.
It's Kazakhstan. They have different fashion sense.
I guess when they run around like Borat, they need those special shoes.
Anyway, that was all they could afford.
Everybody's on the same flight right now, so it's everybody's equal again.
So they got to the monastery, which was awesome.
There was gold everywhere. And cool,
singing
yeah,
monks.
Cool costumes, too.
And one of them looked like Dom DeLuise with a really long wig. Okay.
They all look like somebody famous.
So they had to light a candle in there and then bust out.
Yeah, the women had to wear scarves.
Respectfully.
Right. As respectfully as you can be when you're on The Amazing Race. So they had to go to Kolosok camp, which is a decommissioned military base. Decommissioned military base.
So it's time for a detour.
I love a detour.
They could either pick boots or borscht.
Both of them, they had to wear the special Russian uniform.
Yes. And for boots, they had to learn how to march and then march one lap around the parade grounds.
And they either said da or niet.
Niet.
Yeah. So for borscht, they had to serve borscht to 75 hungry soldiers. And you can't be sloppy.
Yeah. So for the uniform, they had to put on these foot wraps.
Hello? What planet is this? Have you ever heard of socks?
Yeah. They've been around forever.
I know, pretty much. And Nick and Starr's driver got lost, so it really set them back
that was like
at the very
first
beginning.
Of a million times.
Right. Everybody chose March.
And Tina and Tony were like way
enjoying it too much. They were loving it. They were like, I can do this.
It was a little bit G.I. Jane.
Yeah. So Team Superbad could not get the foot wraps on.
So they're like, all right, let's forget it and do borscht.
So they took the uniforms off and went over to the borscht station.
They don't read directions.
No.
You need the uniform for both.
Don't they realize that from Christy and Kelly, not reading the directions can get you into a buttload of trouble?
Seriously?
So, yeah, when they realized that they had to put the uniforms back on, they were like, all right, let's just do March. So, Dan, can you not walk and chew gum at the same time?
I know.
Yet.
It was so bad, but the Russians were very entertained.
Dan is not musically or art-based. Dan, it's walking.
Oh my God!
You
don't have to be an artist
art or music
to know how to walk. Okay.
Even babies do it.
Opposing arms. He kept going.
He was like...
Oh my God. It was
a hot mess.
But I was like, oh my God, just do it already.
So they switched to borscht again. And they took forever doing that. But Nick and Starr were so lost that it didn't matter because they all kind of caught up again.
So after they completed the detour, they had to go to the town of
Zhukovsky bakery.
And find a bakery. Mm-hmm. So it was time for the roadblock for one.
This was a scary-ass roadblock. They had to get 55-pound bags of flour out of a truck and bring them into a bakery and stack them horizontally. You're not doing that right.
Yeah, that girl did not, or that lady did not like Dallas at all.
The only one she actually did like was Ken.
Yeah.
Ken actually got to kiss her.
Because when Nick came in, she was like, he is not fit.
I can only imagine what she thought of Dan.
He is fat.
He is mole. He has
cannot walk.
beady eyes. I don't trust.
So anyway.
Okay. This was such a good ending. So they had to go to Neskuchny Sad Park.
It was the pit stop.
Neskuchny Sad.
All right. So it took everyone forever to get there.
Like over an hour, I think.
It was in the
was
center
the taxi
of the
ride.
area, whatever. And
Of
for some reason it
Moscow.
took forever.
In first place for the first time, Tony and Dallas.
Well deserved.
Congratulations. So they won a trip for two to the Dominican Republic, which included a lot of awesome stuff, including a helicopter ride.
And a private lobster dinner on the beach.
Oh. In second place, Ken and Tina.
Yep.
Now, it came down to neck and neck at this point.
Nick and Starr were lost again, as usual.
And Dan and Andrew had some money troubles.
They were all like, we spent our money on shoes. Take this. And
Yeah. The guy was like, no, it's very expensive.
And then they tried to give him the shoes that they bought.
And he was like, no. He thought about it, though. It was pretty obvious. He was almost like, not to my size.
So then eventually he took their money, whatever they had.
I think they had like $4 left. He was like, this is all I have. So yeah, he took it, but Nick and Starr snuck in there third place.
Yep.
They were arguing about money too long.
So Dan and Andrew came in last, but guess what? Non-elimination leg.
Oh, well.
So next time, they're going to have to perform a speed bump that nobody else has to.
Honey, they need a miracle.
I know, because next time, Dancing Dan.
Oh, the speed bump is dancing.
Dancing! Could they have picked anything worse for him?
Crying out loud, he's not musically or art-based. He can't even walk. And one team loses their passport and all of their money.
Ooh.
Who could that be? We'll have to wait to find out. Yikes! Till then, much love.